All this budget talk has us digging deeper tonight into a question we get asked quite often when we are reporting on state finances. That question, what happened to Minnesota's nearly $18 billion surplus in 2023? It was a record-setting amount for the Gopher State. Here's what we know about that money. State DFLers, then in control of both the House and the Senate, used most of the $17.6 billion surplus to approve a $72 billion budget for those 2 years. That also the largest in Minnesota history. It included one-time spending in some areas and added new programs. Significant investments were made in K-12 education, health and human services, and transportation. The Democrats' plan also included tax credits for low-income families and tax increases for the wealthy. That said, much of the state's surplus spending wasn't permanent. So, in other words, the one-time spending has come off the books for this current budget cycle. That's the high-level overview. Hoping to get more detailed, for the past couple of weeks, I've been reaching out to the office that bills itself as the stewards of the state's financial resources. That's the Minnesota Management and Budget Department. In an email dated on April 29th, I asked MMB's press team for additional financial information on the 2023 surplus, specifically inquiring about a line item list for a dollar-for-dollar account of that money. On May 14th, last week, I was told someone would check into my request and get back to me as soon as possible. Since then, no additional information has been sent my way. I also reached out to Governor Walz's office for comment on this report tonight. I have yet to hear back. State Republicans have been critical of the DFL's previous budget spending, calling it reckless and irresponsible.